happening? Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. What are we looking at today? We're looking at Black from Bent Paddle. It is 6%, and the black is the base that they use for their double black when they barrel aged it. This particular six-pack is brought to you by my neighbor, Michelle. A very nice lady that lives next door in the house that the lesbians used to live in. And she's like, I was like outside smoking a cigar, and she's like, "Oh, I got something for you." And I was like, she comes out and she hands me this six-pack, and I'm like, "What's this for?" And she goes, "Oh, you're such a good neighbor, and you always give me different really good beers to try. So I know you're a fan of Bent Paddle, so I don't need to put the light to this because the light won't make it through this." Unlike the double black, this has more of a malty, almost like a dark malts kind of smell to it. Maybe just a very subtle vanilla. Cheers. I'm not even sure I've ever even had this one before. I thought I had, but what I know I've had the press. It's like the coffee version of the black, the dark press. And this is actually very good. It doesn't have quite Gunwild 1 doesn't have quite the mouthfeel that the double black has, but it's still very good. I know I've made this comment. This year the double black was my least favorite of all of the years that I have had it. It's just, actually it was closer to a regular black ale, and all the rest of them were closer to an imperial stout. So I guess technically speaking, this is the first year that they got the character right with the style, but it wasn't the best of the years. That's my opinion. Little bit of a chocolate or a cocoa, kind of a nice balance of those flavors, and a slight edginess on the bitterness. That's pretty good. Definitely could use more alcohol than 6%. First was Joey Cuz. Pop's Quest telling him that he's a pussy. Pop's Quest, Rob, I absolutely agree with you. And then Scotsman says Joey knows his place. That would be being a pussy. Then Joey again, 16-minute review. You're not dying, are you? No, I wasn't dying or anything like that. Yeah. Ed, he better not be. Scotsman, he might be. Holy shit. Gunwild, you want him to die, keep saying whiskey. Excellent point. John E. Concho, might not be first, but I'm in the front row. Cheers, my friend. Absolutely you are. Cheers, Johnny. Lunatic Dad, Nation of Domination is in the house. Lunatic Dad. What a very entertaining YouTube channel. You never know what's going to happen. See, now this one is on par with. This would be on par with the Indie Brewing's Night Rider, except for this one would be considered a black ale, and this one would be considered a black IPA. 6.5% on this one. Mr. Holster, since can't possibly finish more than one beer at a time, we'll get another one going here. So yesterday was the Trump rally here in Duluth, Minnesota, and as you guys know, I had 4 tickets. The plan was it was going to be me and Christine and our friend Mary wanted to go. And then Trisha, Canadian Relly that's still here, she wanted to go. About an hour before we were planning on leaving, Trump was supposed to, they basically said it was going to start after 6:30, and we figured we'd get there around 5. Long story short, first, Mary, work-related, had a bunch of projects that were not going to get done in time and was probably going to be pulling an all-nighter, so she unfortunately wasn't able to go. So the 3 of us set out, and yeah, it was everything I expected. Once you got within shooting distance of the deck, the Amsoil Arena, the deck complex. There was, like overwalks where pedestrian overwalks over the freeway, and there was snipers already positioned at those locations. If you got $10 for every law enforcement vehicle you saw, you would have had a very rich day yesterday. If you had $10 for every law enforcement person you saw, Homeland Security was all over the place and walking past us. Well, we parked in a ramp downtown. There was a big sign lit up already on the freeway saying that the deck parking facility was already full. Don't even bother. So we parked in a parking ramp. It was about a 2.5 block walk to get to the Skywalk entrance, and then from there, it's I want to say it's about 5 blocks, 4.5, 5 blocks from where we entered the Skywalk to get onto the deck complex property, like inside their building for the Skywalk, and we made it pretty fast. All the way within about 3.5 blocks from the place. I took a picture, and it, for some reason, isn't on my phone. So I can't show you that one. You can see where we were standing, and it's just a 3.5 block long column of people standing 2 and 3 wide for 3.5 blocks. And if the picture would have worked, off on the corner, you could see the Amsoil Arena sign, this little tiny pic in the background. And after about an hour of moving maybe the equivalent to 50 feet, all of a sudden more people were heading out, and they were saying things to people as they were heading out. And I'm wearing the my Trump Pence 2020 shirt and Make America Great Again hat, which I have to say was actually a little concerning. Christine kind of got into my psyche. I wore a handgun all the way until we got to the parking complex, and then obviously you can't have anything sharp. I mean, unless you want to lose it. No knives, fingernail clippers, anything that could be misconstrued as a weapon, you lost. And if they took something from you, you weren't going to get it back. So I made sure, everybody went through their pockets, and, I didn't have any knives, the gun, ammunition, any of the above. And I realized as I'm walking, through downtown, I had planned on parking in that ramp, just feet away from the Amsoil Arena, and I'm parking downtown, and it's like, are the majority of these people you see possibly libtard douchebag protesters, or are they Trump fanatics? Either way, I'm now, Christine's just like, don't, the way you get fucking Irish temper, don't fucking start anything. I said, I won't start anything. And, I have to, not to sound paranoid, but I have to honestly admit, I've had a concealed carry permit for more than 20 years. I have a gun on my side all the time. I know some people are like, well, Jesus Christ, why would you carry a gun when you're in your house? And it's like, hey, buddy, 100% of all home invasions happen at home. So now here I am walking around in full Trump guard in a state that almost went for Trump, but we still know that there's a lot of cunty imbeciles out there that just are wacko in their brain. It's just like, what some of these people, there is nothing Trump could do. Trump could walk on water, resurrect Jesus Christ himself, bring back your favorite dead dog, or their favorite dead dog, or relative, or whatever, and these idiots would still bitch. You just want to laugh. And I was reading, Brad put a thing up on the deplorables. Trump put up a thing basically saying, we're here to fix this, because it was a montage. Chuck Schumer saying we have to stop illegal immigration. Hillary Clinton saying just because they bring a kid into our country illegally doesn't mean either one of them should be able to stay. Obama saying we need to fix our immigration. And Nancy Pelosi, same thing. Then it was, Donald Trump saying, don't worry, I got this. And I'm reading the comments below. Jesus Christ, these are some of the biggest fucking idiots I think I have ever read. There's like no logic. Just going on and on about how Hillary really won. She really won, I mean. Whatever, people. I'm sorry, from everything I'm seeing, especially right here in my pathetic town, Trump is going to be taking it in 2020 without any problem at all. Long story short, the people that were coming out were finally one guy, because he was kind of dressed like me, and he goes, this sucks. And I'm like, what? He goes, fire marshal just closed the doors. I'm like, what? Yep. They're already over capacity for the arena. I'm like, how the fuck is that possible? Well, the nice lady at the parking complex, or the parking ramp where we parked, she said that they gave out 31,000 tickets. I'm like, 31,000 tickets? Isn't the capacity of the Amsoil Arena like 9,000? She's like, yep. So, yeah, we didn't get to go. We tried. And like I said, call me paranoid all you want, but walking in a liberal mecca through downtown Duluth, not knowing if half the people down there are friend or foe, in full Trump garb, without a handgun on my side or a knife. I mean, like Joey said, the only thing I had for defense is a good backhand. I don't like that feeling. I'm sorry. I realized there was absolutely no way you're gonna make it past the Secret Service to go to a rally. But on the other hand, I understand the philosophy of protecting the president. On the other hand, I hate any scenario where your freedom to defend yourself is being circumvented. But I understand. Ben N. 6th. What the fuck? Joey Cuz. Hey, Aunt Keck. Ninja this. Aunt Keck to Joey. Watch it, Joey. I'm a ninja assassin. Ed. 6th. We don't know if that's fact or not. Aunt Keck. 11th. Still don't know if that's fact or not. Fu Master Chew 12 inside the top 10. I apologize anybody with real high-end equipment. This one was a tad bit on the grainy side, but it had some overwhelming properties to it, so I decided to use it. It was either that one, or I wasn't quite sure. I was going to go with this one. Yeah, you're right. I think I should probably just, well, that's nice too. Probably just stick with this one. So, apologize for the graininess. Fu Master Chew 12, oh my goodness, the brew babe is delicious. Fu Master Chew 12 again. That one sounds pretty tasty and super fast show tonight. Another fine review, brother. Cheers. Thank you, Rich. Let me go over and check because every now and then I get unsubbed and just not that I'm getting impatient or anything, Rich. But let's see. 2 weeks ago, Beretta APX Perfection ? Huh. I don't seem to see that FN57 review. Rich, but for some reason the bell was not rung. But I think I get notified of you over on the Ebony side because we've been friends over there longer. And Keck, what do women and tornadoes both have in common? They both scream when you come and take the house. When they leave. Okay, Rich Huff. Cheers all. Had a Bell's Pool Time Ale tonight. Rather tasty. I saw that one, and I don't remember what I picked up, but I got it. Okay, now I will have to get that one. Thanks, Rich. Ed, send that brew babe to me. Yeah, if that was an option. Smile Money, your lips are moving, so I know you are lying. Ed, excellent review, E. It was short but good. Thanks. Mr. Holster, no notification, nothing. Fuck YouTube. John Solar, okay, well, I got here. Laugh out loud. Smile Money, the brew review was like wham bam, thank you ma'am. Smile Money, short comment, see ya. And then he says, 2 can play at that game. Smile Money again, wait, I blinked. Wasn't I watching a brew review? Eltenda, roar, guys. Mr. Holster, minute 18, can't believe it. Zeus, I appreciate your dedication, sir. Thanks, Zeus. Crazy Scotsman, whiskey. This would sure be better if there was Scotsman. Unfortunately, for the sake of this evening, I have to change the every time I hear the word whiskey to mezcal. Oh, and Smile Money would be happy to know I've been I got I don't know what's here. Over 500 rounds of 10 millimeter de-primed and tumbled. So I was getting the stainless pins sucked out. Yeah, I said sucked, Joey. Stainless pins separated from the brass, and I gotta check my supply. I have the big ass box of bullet heads that you sent, so I could start loading 45 ACP. But between my own shooting, my buddy Greg's shooting, and the two great big boxes of brass, that I received in the mail from Smile Money. Yeah, thanks, Smile Money. Nothing, I mean, there's no good way to word it, because if I say anything, then it gets categorized as being a dick. But, see, when me and Nyhap and Joey and Corey went out shooting, I knew that everything in the tarp, in the bags, transferred into the box was 9mm, 10mm, 308, and some 38 specials. That was it. Now, the box I got from Smile Money was a sweeper special from the local range. Yeah, everything from 5.7, 38 Super, 380, 38 Special, 357 Magnum, 44 Magnum, 300 Blackout. No, I don't think I got any 10mm from the Smile Money box, but a shitload of 9mm. Smile, I have, well, here, I can, and I've already been de-priming, so this isn't even all of it. This is about 25 pounds of just 9mm. Well, there's probably some 38 Super in there, and I see a 40 amongst the pile, but yeah, I find them mainly because, well, actually 40 and the 9 both fit in my my shell holder. But yeah, so I'm de-priming 25 pounds of 9mm, and then I'll tumble them, and then I set them aside for my brother-in-law. The last time he was over here, he took at least, well, it was a 1-gallon Ziploc baggie filled with 10mm brass, and he's been slowly bringing the filled version back over. All right, let me, Mr. Holster, have fun getting your hair cut. Thanks. The black ale and the black IPA. Definitely a bigger number on the IBUs. on the black IPA, which and I would expect being a black IPA. The other thing is that Indeed, as of right now, is more than a year of aging. It wasn't that I intentionally aged it. It's a good beer. I just can't drink it all the time. It's almost one of those does it mix kind of beers for me. You know, I can sit and have 2 or 3 of them, and then it's like tap out, and then I don't go back for a week or so. So, of the half a refrigerator full of them that I had, thanks to my friend Miles, for the shoot over a year ago now, I probably have less than a case left, so they're kind of going, but I've noticed as they age that that bitterness, that harshness kind of has come off of them. Crazy Scotsman, that's Joey does. Shut the fuck up, Joey. Joey, shut the fuck up. Scotsman wants you to. Mr. Holster, oh, almost forgot. Good to see you finish one. Thank you, sir. Crazy Scotsman, let's see a 5-minute review or less. That would be epic, and Mr. Holster would probably shit a brick. Oh, too late on this one. Crazy Scotsman, holy shit. You could have ended this one at 10 minutes, laugh out loud. You were so close. Gunwild 1, nice tatas on the brew, babe. Gunwild 1, is that Savage the Access 2? If so, is that legal here? And I want in on the raffle. If so, that is legal here, and I want in on the raffle. Well, you better get in on the raffle. Yes, this is the Access 2. I thought I read it somewhere. Yeah, Gunwild. I don't see it actually print anywhere on here, but I'm almost positive it's the Access 2. I don't know what's the difference between the 1 and the 2. I think the God, this thing is really tight. I'm not sure if this is a 3 or a 5. I don't know, it doesn't say anywhere on it. And yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, if there's some way I can figure it out for you, I think it's the 2. I think it's the 2. And we are doing 40 tickets at $10 each, and there's only 18 left, and it's been up for a little over a day. So it's going very fast. I personally would love this. I personally would love this because I would give it to my brother-in-law, who really wanted it. But gotta move it, gotta go. Gotta get working on these because we're running out of comments, and Mr. Holster will be pissed off. Matt Davis, because beer. That's right. Because why? Beer, that's why. Stephen Bush, if that rifle was a 308, I'd be interested. 30-06 versus 308 is a huge jump in price of ammo. And Steve, I appreciate that. I would prefer to own both of them, but several people want that because it's not a 308. Well, that'd be, for instance, Jim, because he has one in 308. So technically, Mr. Holster, I already finished one. Gillian, I wish I could. I wish I had extra money. I would love to have the Savage rifle badly, but Social Security disability don't pay much. Yeah. Well, neither do my employers. Gillian again. Cheers, all, and hope all is well. Thank you, my friend. Sharky, it's gonna be a fast in and out. Last time I said that, I got slapped and was told to put my back into it and get it done. 1911 USA, Minnesota Trump rally. Fuck yeah. Oh my God, it's awesome. If you could listen to some of the stuff. I loved it when they told the man bun guy to shut up, get the fuck out, and go back to his mommy. Oh, and again, the whole thing with the immigration. Do you know which president was the one who deported the most illegal aliens? Oh, yeah, that's right, it was Obama. The whole thing that they're going over right now, that they're giving Trump all this shit for, oh yeah, that was started way back by Clinton, and has been in place all of this time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I guess libtards aren't too smart. Brad Thomas, titties and beer, yes sir. Yeah. Of the two of these, I would stick with the bent paddle black. Just I don't know, I've never, the black ales, for instance, have never really done much for me. This is a different story. I like this one. And the black IPAs, who is it? John Solar, 283. Two more. There's now 16 slots left on the Savage. Hang on. We should all get in on a selfie with John. So quickly, Joey, fix. Joey, I think you missed a spot at the truck stop. Okay. 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 Hey, where'd the selfie button go? Okay, Joey, make sure you look good, Joey. So, ready? You guys look good. You guys look really good. Surprisingly, even Joey. Okay. Sending that on to John Solar. And we knew this one was going to go fast. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's a, make sure the scope is sighted in. Buy yourself a box of ammo. Make sure that you're all set to go. Get used to the rifle. Go out and either harvest yourself an animal or whatever you want to do with it. Fucking right, man. And like I said, 2.5 pounds. There is zero movement. I mean, fuck. Seriously, for a $500 rifle package. If I had the extra money, I personally would have bought that, and you guys would have never seen it, but just not possible right now. Jay Wolf from Elite Ammunition, huh? Imperial Pilsner. Okay, those types are totally opposite of each other. Yeah. Jay again. Savage makes some of the absolute best rifles and triggers for the money. That's I tell you, one of the things I would love to get my hands on, what is it, the bar or BBR or BR, I don't know. Savage makes a 338 Lapua in a kind of a more sporty chassis. I would absolutely consider maybe selling a couple things to come up with the money for that. But 338, it's another caliber I don't have. It's another caliber that I don't have, and it's absolutely silly to shoot a round like that in anything less. If you're gonna be shooting 500 yards or less, that's just such a waste of the potential of that particular round. And Jay had the last comment. That's right, comma, right in the middle of a brew review again. like the other night. Yeah, this will make more sense when you see the brew review. He's like, yep, makes more sense now. Okay, well, first of all, we better mop up the Indeed for Mr. Holster. Still a drinkable beer, but yeah, it's just like something could be done to it to give it a little bit. John, I love me, he says. Yeah, hang on. This is kind of a personal thing. I love you too. Let's see who's all in the iHeart Club. Ooh, Aunt Keck. iHeart Club time, and he's got an I and then a heart and then club time. He's so fucking cool. Aunt Keck, hiding out there somewhere in the shadows, waiting as the ninja assassin. Aunt Keck, I'm sure glad you were able to make bail, because while you were gone in prison, it just wasn't the same without you. Crazy Scotsman. Heart Club Fuckers Whiskey. Well, Nancy. Like I said, let's replace the words whiskey with mezcal. Oh, I don't know if we've been, if we've hung out since, I sent an email to, the Glock store, and I was like, okay, so somebody tells me that the screws, the fasteners for the Big Mouth Magwell are no problem, and you want to sell them to me for $2 a piece. How many do you want? Okay, that's fine. I have no problems with that. Good warranty. But I'm the one that broke it. It'd be different, I guess, if it didn't show up in the package. And then the next person, who obviously somehow responded to, the system, somehow two people responded to the same email. That person informs me that you cannot get the fasteners you're going to have to order another Magwell set. So $120. And then I get another email from a guy named Jay saying, I apologize, you should never been told that. I feel bad. We're just going to send you a couple of them for free. Better yet, I'm okay with free. And then he calls me. This is Jay from the Glock store. Eric, I just wanted to apologize for the miscommunications that you had with that other person. I will get 2 of these in the mail to you. And then I'm like, okay, a week goes by, and I'm actually kind of surprised because the fucking Glock store is like, I mean, it's a good place. You're not gonna get, even though, like always, because I should work for Consumer Reports, because if it can fucking happen, it happens to me. So I normally never hold a grudge. It all comes down to how how you're taken care of. I mean, I realize this is, it's a $120 item. Be different if you spent like 10 grand somewhere and then they treat you like shit. I get that. So I was like, okay, so a week's gone by. I'm not seeing my fasteners. I mean, I give you the exact date. Joey, when were you and NIHAP here? Because that went before you even left. They got an email that the fastener had busted off, and I needed this. So, long story short, what was it? A week went by, and then 2 weeks went by, and then 3 weeks went by, and then I sent out another email, got no response. Another 4 or 5 days went by, sent out another email, got no response, and finally just went back to the generic at their site. Fuck trying to send another one to this J guy. Maybe, when I sent my emails back to him, maybe they didn't get back to him, maybe they went to spam. As of this moment in time, I never heard back from this J guy that I was dealing with. I simply got an email notification that my part had shipped, and when I clicked on it and opened it up to see the receipt, it was supposedly 2 of these, and like I said, the other day I was actually at Fastenal, and I'd have to have this one with me and go back again. I mean, it wasn't enough money that that it would have been an issue. But I think I would have been able to find this locally, but supposedly there was email confirmation that they shipped out a couple of those fasteners, so I can put the Magwell back on the race gun and get out and do a little shooting. Speaking of ninjas, my plan, I don't know if it's gonna be able to happen Saturday or Sunday or maybe the following weekend, but I will be spending a little time with the Supreme, or I guess in craft brew terms, the Imperial Ninja. Aunt Keck, I'm not exactly sure of your ninja assassin skills, but Salty Shellback, that fucker scares me. The Imperial Ninja has invited me and Christine down to the Ninja compound, and I will be definitely going down there. I don't know. I haven't driven it, but I want to say he's 45 minutes south of this particular location, and which is perfect because a whole bunch of you, and in case you haven't seen the videos going up, a whole bunch of you are all planning on releasing a video July 4th for Let Freedom Ring. And we're all planning on doing videos, shooting, and putting them all up on fucking YouTube on July 4th. And I was like, Salty Shellback, we need to get together, because then we can like do this video together. Not to mention, I personally would be ringing in the freedom with Alicia. And see, it's still it stays shut when you want it to, but you know, it's like, it's just one of those. So it's a full semi-automatic, but I really love this the Odinworks switch. So, yep. Yep. This is what I will. This is what I will be bringing. Well, one of the things I will be bringing to Let Freedom Ring. So, yep. My plan is let's see how the schedule looks. Maybe this weekend. If not the following. But yeah. I'm happy with this. I said either maybe tomorrow or the next day I'll get those Strike Industries anodized red takedown pins, and I'll try to figure out, well, not try, I'll take a look at them and see which ones. I've said this before, like right down to the trigger on there. You know, I ended up going with the 40 or the 45 degree, the short throw, and I'm gonna have to see. I really like the silver takedown pins on the 24-inch. Scotsman, go fuck yourself. Oh yeah. And Scotsman again. Yes. Whiskey. Just for the fun of it, I'm going to hit the refresh button one more time. Oh, oh no. Sorry. It was Scotsman who said, I heart club fuckers whiskey, and Aunt Keck said, yes, whiskey. Fuck you too, Aunt Keck. I'm not going to hit the refresh button again. Joey gets the fucking cold shoulder. Mr. Holster, I figure you got that new haircut to go see Trump. I wish. Mr. Holster, regardless if I'm right about the haircut or not, finish the damn beer this time. We got 49 minutes in so far. Yeah, that nice, dark, it's almost an oakiness to it. And I know this one's not aged in barrels or anything, but just has a nice, rich, but it doesn't go in the direction of a sweetness, so it doesn't have the vanilla and hang on a second. the girls. They're heading to the Olive Garden, and they wanted to know if I wanted to meet them there, and I'm like, no. But you can come get me. So yeah, Christine is dropping Christina and Trish off at the Olive Garden to reserve a table, and they're going to have appetizers and cocktails, and Christine is on her way to come get me. So I have to bid you guys adieu. But Mr. Holster, hang on. Oh! Where on the E scale do I put Black from Bent Paddle? Very good. A very good beer. It doesn't go too far in any direction, but it definitely has a really nice, deep, rich flavor. It's, to this moment in time, this is the best black ale I have ever had. For that, I'm gonna give Bent Paddle a 9 on this. And wow, since I will be leaving the house, that means smile money. That has to stay here. So cheers, guys. Appreciate every single one of you, because if it wasn't for this, it would just be Aunt Keck and Smile Money and Ed and Zeus and Nihap. He's kind of like back there with Salty Shellback doing that ninja shit. And then there's Gillian and Jay from Elite Emmy. So yeah, all of you are really Matt, Rich, Crazy Scotsman, you can eat a dick.